Okay, this is swim group number 3, starting off with easy swimming. A little bit overreaching, see how your whole hand drops in. I'd like to see that hand and your fingers first, not elbow first. But good head position. If I remember correctly, you definitely float well. So definitely want to get those hands in a little bit, release the pressure on your shoulders. Okay, let's see here. This is good. Nice relaxed swimming, just a little too quiet for me. I'd like to see a little bit more work from the hips and the shoulders. You're really kind of slow in that hand entry. I'd like to see that kind of come around a little more forcefully. We'll take a look at some of the other swimmers here, see what it looks like. That's got off the wall. Good, this is a little bit more forceful here. So you can see the shoulders and hips get into it, very nice. I want to work on that left hand. The right side's good, left hand's a little slow. But that looks very good. If I remember correctly, we want you to stop kicking at all costs. Let's see, final swimmer here. Gentleman being nice. Looks good. Not too shabby. I like how you're holding that hand out there, trying to be a little bit longer. The longer you can hold that hand out there, I think the more chances are you'll have a better catch. We'll talk a little bit about that as we go by. So coming back on the second easy turn here. See your fingers coming apart a little bit underwater there, especially on that right side. Or bring them together a little bit. And I'd like to see you just maybe slow it down a bit and do some gliding, like take a stroke and glide on that one side with your hand out. Just get used to spending some time with that hand out on the side. You're spinning pretty quickly and not getting a lot back. So let's slow that down and have you be a little smoother. Okay, coming in here. I'm in excellent head position, like where you are. Just want to see the body work a bit more. It seems like you're almost trying to really control your body and not let it move as much. And I'd like to see you to sort of let that control go a little bit, be a little smoother. We'll go from there. Alright. Coming on back here. Yeah, see those hands kind of come out and across in front of the body. That left hand goes right across the front of you. Boom. So you want to have those hands a little bit wider. Look for the bubbles coming off your hands. If they're going down the side of your face, that means your hand's entering wide. If they're hitting you in the face, that means you're entering in front of your head. That should hopefully help you out a little bit. Alright, coming back. Yeah, I think, again, the glide will help you a bit. Your left hand pulls a bit early and quickly. I can see the hand bending a bit. It's real fast. I want to see you spend a little bit more time, maybe build a little bit more pressure. See how the hand goes almost in first. I'd almost rather have it go out a little bit, get some fresh water before it pulls in. Okay, so this is medium pace coming down here. Okay. A little bit better with that left hand. Right hand, again, we want to have that enter a bit. And again, the goal here is to load up that arm with some pressure when we pick up the speed. So I want to have you slow down. Look how much more your right leg kicks than your left as well. It's very interesting. Perhaps some light kickboard drills will work for you. Okay. This is good. Again, that whole concept of load, I'd like you to really lean on that arm and that armpit in the water. It'll force you to turn and hopefully give you a little bit more pressure against what you can pull yourself through the water. Right now that elbow's kind of coming back first. You can see if you stop at the finish there that your elbow's bent and your hand's back, but you're not actually pushing through the water. I want to extend that arm fully. This is good. I just would like to see you open up those shoulders a bit more and maybe not hyperextend the arm in front of you. Just kind of drop it right in there. You're reaching in the water nicely, but then you're forcing it out. Just let it come from the body. Don't worry about straightening it out. Okay, this is good. Good head position. Definitely would like to see a little bit more. I think if you spend more time in the front, it'll allow you to roll a bit more. And what we're looking for, those hips and shoulders moving together. But definitely not as bad as you thought you were. I think that's pretty good. I think you just need some time building some strength. Get more confident. Let's see here. This is medium pace on the way back. Yeah, again, if you pause it, you'll see those hands reaching way out in front of you. And even though you float well, it's going to force your hips down, which means you have to kick more. You feel like you got to get your hips up. If you can just bring those hands down in the water, it's going to alleviate a lot of that pressure on your lower back and your shoulders and help you be a little more buoyant. Stay same or slightly faster for no work. Yeah, look at this. I mean, you're barely splashing at all. You're like a Navy stealth swimmer. I think, which is great, but on the same side, you're not really tapping into your body. You're rotating there, but I don't see it transferring to your stroke. I think your homework assignment is to just get a little more aggressive with the water. This is good stuff here. I'm excited about it. Breath looks good. Hand looks good. I think maybe we get that hand starting out a little bit lower in the water. Not reaching so high. Just for now to keep it a little bit easier for you. Good high elbow. Good reach out in front of you. One of the things you have to avoid is that breath where you kind of lift your whole head and then sink under. And you go up and then your whole head goes under. Definitely want to try and be a little more subtle. So we eliminate that up and down movement. All in all, pretty good. We just, we need you to slow down and get a little stronger on those in the shoulder muscles so you're ready. Okay, this is fast swimming. This is where everything starts to get highlighted. Yeah, definitely those arms are just moving crazy fast. You can tell right here you're just not getting any return for the work you're putting into it. We definitely need you to slow down just a little bit and try and think a little bit more about power. Here, you really don't have multiple speeds with your cadence because you're so precise with the water. You don't have that option. I think if we can loosen you up a little bit, you'll definitely be able to do a bit more with your stroke. That's a definite homework assignment. Let's see here. Coming on fast, good. Again, that left hand in particular coming across the front of the body. Want to open that up a bit. As you guys pick up speed, one of the things you want to think about is really driving those hips down. Everyone thinks about kicking and pulling them more, but don't forget to use those hips more. Now here, you're almost the opposite of the swimmer just before with those hands really wide, which is okay. I just want to see you, hopefully grab a little bit more water. Not that you're doing anything wrong, I just don't think you have the skill set to really feel that competency quite yet. You'll develop it over time. Yeah, the homework assignment here for you is just to get out there and swim a little bit slower. As you can see, this high-speed stuff just does nothing for you. Swim a little bit slower and really get used to gliding out with that hand in front of you underwater. Just get a little smoother, and then you can start to build the speed from your hips. This is a little bit more. This is a little bit better here. We got a little bit of splash coming out, especially on that left elbow right there. That's good. Excited to see that. Just want to see a little bit more from the shoulders. If you look at, it just looks like you're so quiet in the water. I don't think you're getting the full catch of the water either, and that's preventing you from going faster. Those swim cord exercises that I show on the CD will definitely help you. You can see how much faster this swimmer's going. This looks awesome. Excited. Just want to avoid that hyperextension. Have your hands a little bit wider. But I think you're in a good place. I thought you said you couldn't swim. Goodness me. No more hanging on surfboards for you. Yeah, same thing goes for you. I want you to get a little quieter with the hands on the front end. Reach out a little bit and get used to leaving them out there. Good job with the hip rotation. I just don't think when you're rotating back you're getting enough of your body. Nice job.